r/RoastMe is a very unhealthy subreddit designed to be virtual self-harm through internet bullying. Majority of posters are people who have legitimate issues to be sad over, and having strangers insult them while in a sad situation is not funny or helpful. That's pretty much it, in the title. I just think RoastMe is a gross sub that the user base disguises actually mean comments with disingenuous humor. You're ugly, never mind your wife died a horrible death, I woulda died too. Haha JK, it's a joke subreddit. Edit, so many of you posting the same obvious comment. Yes, I am very aware, as is anyone who posts there, are aware of the fact that they know what they're getting into. I'm not arguing otherwise. What y'all illiterates aren't picking up is the multiple times I'm saying they're doing it out of a bad mental place, to self-harm. It's evident that anyone who can't understand this hasn't ever been in the mental state where you just wanna hurt yourself mentally or physically to make yourself feel worse * because in a twisted, fucked up way, it feels good at the same time. * Stop saying the same comment over and over. Read other comments, realize you saying they know what they get into. Has been commented a dozen times prior. This is a pretty unpopular opinion tbh. I find this sub to have worse bullying. If you can transcend the ego and personal insecurities, then it's all harmless fun. Trouble is most people can't conquer their ego minds to such an extent that a barrage of insults, whether malicious or not, seems trivial. People are usually butthurt by the smallest perceived offense. And therein lies the problem. Deleted. Don't worry. Most people there are hot AF and post so little information because they only want validation and upvotes. No one gets harmed. Same goes for r/Amiagly. 80% of people there could work as models but just were not able to find the Instagram app. I think the bottom line is that you shouldn't take any of the roasts seriously. Most of the roasts are based on your general appearance and self-description, so they aren't that effective in hurting you. But Jesus Christ, some of them can be mean. Some of them have left me questioning the commenter's mental health. Some people deal with things through humor and it's actually pretty healthy way to deal with some of your struggles or problems, as long as it's not the only way you are dealing with them. You know what? I agree 100%. I wouldn't say I am necessarily a toxic poster, maybe some would disagree, but I was subbed to a bunch of shame subreddits such as Trashy and RoastMe. Most of these subs posters will shame and trash people even though they are not doing anything hurtful or offensive to other people. If you disagree you will be downvoted into oblivion. I just feel there is an underlying toxicity in the Reddit community, and it is reinforced because everybody else is doing it so it's okay. I've been unsubscribing toxic communities such as RoastMe in an effort to be more positive. ToastMe is more my style. I saw a young trans person post there, who obviously was struggling with issues of self-hatred. The comments on that post. They were a flavor of cruel I hadn't seen before. It hurt my heart for that person. They were obviously flogging themselves and it made me so sad to see. Nobody is forcing people to post there. It's completely the poster's decision if they want to put themselves on display for the sub to roast. If you don't want to get roasted then don't post. If you don't want to be a part of it then don't look at the sub. The sub is there to poke a bit of fun at those who want to be roasted. Well, it's not for everyone. My way of thinking, for everything not just the roast, is if you can't handle it stay away. If someone with bad self-esteem chooses to gather and ask for a roast is just stupid, they are harming themselves. I'm not gonna try and stop them though. You didn't see the post where the op was seriously suicidal and the sub didn't roast him, but supported him instead. Yeah, but the good thing about that sub is people sign up for it, so you know it's all fun and games, and not serious or unexpected regardless of whether it's harsh. I'd rather sign up to get told I hate you and you should die knowing they're just trying to insult me rather than just randomly getting told I hate you and you should die and being shocked and upset. It's possible that someone could be suffering from some sort of psychosis as a result of normalizing abuse. It still could give them a feeling of control though, which could be ultimately helpful or harmful. Sorry, I forgot where I was going with this. I don't think all the people that post there do it out of self-hate. Sure, some do, but I bet most people just do it for the lulz and to see what other people can come up with. On the other hand, it has happened that when people can tell the poster has a serious issue going on, or is battling depression, etc., they decide not to roast him and just fill the comments with positivity instead. I remember there was this one RoastMe post where an overweight teenage girl tried to do one. The entire subreddit collectively went, "Wait. Stop. This is wrong." They proceeded to give her weight loss advice and asked her if she needed to get some help. I think for the most part that subreddit is just for fun. They know where the line is and how far they can cross it as a whole. Your heart is in right place, but some people can take anything others throw at them and laugh, me being one of them. Adults can make their own decision, but I get what you are trying to say, and it's good to look out for people. I tend to avoid the ones who look like they one trigger away from harming themselves. The sad ones I let them be and only go for those who are there to have fun. I once posted on that sub, and it was a great way to fix some problems with my appearance, because I got a fuckload of unbiased opinions. I just collected the ones that were mentioned the most, and corrected them the best I could. I lost weight, got rid of my glasses, changed my hairstyle, got a beard, and I overall look and feel way better than before. I may post another one, just to see if there is anything I left out. The issue is not in the concept of the sub, but in the people using it. A roast is supposed to be a humorous endeavor agreed to by all parties as part of some playful self-deprecation. Lots of the celebrity roasts do this well because they get actual funny people to do them, so the jokes are good and it works. With r/RoastMe, the issue is that some of the posters think they're mentally prepared but really aren't, and b, most of the commenters aren't funny. This is a problem, yes, but it's not an issue with the root concept as you are suggesting. It's an issue with the people. A little humility is a good thing. Edit. Just because some people are too dumb to use a car doesn't mean cars are a bad thing. Finally an actual opinion on this sub. I agree completely. However, I have seen a few posts where the ops look genuinely distraught, and the commenters refuse to roast them, showering them with praise or telling them to get off the sub, nicely, instead. I can't find any such posts, but I have seen them for sure.